Damn it. I'm a terrible shot.
Shot missed.
It's standing still. How am I missing? Oh, God.
His name is Godzirra.
What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is Godzirra back again with another episode of Jurassic World Evolution. Thank you for joining me as always. Look at our Ceratosaurus. They're great. I just want to make sure we're not overpopulating. Okay, so the social bar is right where it needs to be. So it looks like 2 Ceratosaurus in the one pen is plenty. And with that being said, I'm even thinking eventually we might put a little bit of a split down the middle here, so when we get into things like Velociraptors, we can get little Velociraptors going in here. Because something I've picked up on when I was sending out my excavation team, all of these are locked because we need more expedition centers. But then when you go to build an expedition center, it says 1 may be constructed per island, which means we're going to unlock all the other dinos as we progress, so we can come back here at a later time and add on to what we've already built. So the idea of having the gyrosphere out here is still going to stand. We were thinking of putting a Velociraptor pen here, but I think now that we've got it, and it's a pretty big paddock for 2 Ceratosaurus, we might just cut it down the middle here, throw a couple of Velociraptors in there, let the big boys run around there. We can still afford to put a couple more bigger herbivores out here. But it's all slowly coming together, guys, and I want to thank you all for the support on this series thus far. Continue showing your love by hitting that thumbs up button, and get on board the Godzirra Nation if you haven't already and you're new to the channel by hitting subscribe. There are plenty of dinosaurs still going without names, and there are still some buildings that need names as well. And if you want to help with that naming process, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section down below. It's that simple. But what we have been doing, we are trying to get this guy, the Majangosaurus, and we are going to try and get him as highly excavated as possible. And we're also doing the Dracorex from scratch, because it's probably the last 2 dinosaurs in this area that we can access before we move on. So we want to be able to get the Ankylosaurus, or whatever the hell you call it. It's a DLC dinosaur, part of the deluxe pack of the Jurassic World Evolution game. I'm going to get a couple of them up in here, but I want to see, is the Dracorex herbivore? It is a herbivore, okay. I was worried we were going to be letting a carnivore in here, because if you didn't see the last episode, we might have let a Ceratosaurus come out here and it caused a bit of damage, which is why this is here. So if you haven't seen the last episode, go check it out. But essentially what we do with this little fenced off area is we incubate a dinosaur. If it's a herbivore, we open the gate, we let them out into the big paddock. If it's a carnivore, we leave him here, we go get our AC unit, we bring the AC unit over, put him to bed he buys, and then carry them over here. It's a great idea. I love it, and I love the colour of this Ceratosaurus. On view, I love it. We unlocked that coloration after incubating Zeta, our first Ceratosaurus, right here. Now, forest is maxed out and grassland is not, so I'm going to assume that means we can afford to take some of this forest area out, and it's going to make them a lot happier. So let's have a look here. Let's deconstruct some of that right there. Look at the birds flying off. That's a nice touch. And now let's click on here. There we go. It's still plenty of forest for them, but their grassland just jumped up a hell of a lot. They've still got plenty of food, I'm going to assume. Ooh, we got 1 of 5. We might throw down another just plain meat one. We might put it back here, so if they feel like eating in the trees, they can do so. I don't know what's going on with the goat. I haven't seen the goat running around. I don't know whether the rangers can replace the goat.
Proceeding to the
Yes,
feeder
they
now.
can.
Confirmed.
And we can do that as well. So we're on task here. We've got a lot going on. We can send another expedition team out. We're going to do this guy again. As you see with the genomes, if you didn't see the last episode, we got the Ceratosaurus up to 100%. Because as you can see, 687,000 is a lot of money to be throwing away and then have it fail, especially when we're running this savanna pattern gene as well. We've got the Triceratops up to 82, the Hyungosaurus is up to 78, and I'm assuming we're going to get some coloration with this guy as well. See, we can afford to throw 3 of these guys, and as you can see, the price goes up to 260,000. You don't want to be throwing money away in this game all willy-nilly and then try to do it again. So we're going to try and get these guys at a level as high enough as physically possible, and in the meantime we will continue to do our research. We've got genetic research available here. Okay, that was the one we unlocked there, Savannah cosmetic gene. Is there anything else we can unlock in this area? Isla Sauna. 3 research centers so we can get the Taiga, which is a bright green. Hybrid projects, as we know, the Indominus Rex. So we've got everything pretty much covered there. Building upgrades, though. Got to get our science rating up to a certain point there. I think we're going to go with accuracy on... Actually, we'll go scheduling with the AC. They're still pretty inaccurate. We've got it leveled up. I don't understand. And then obviously over here we unlocked the Dracorex, and these are all the other fossil types we can unlock by doing certain missions. 205,000 profit per minute. We are rolling in the money right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Your rep is buying you cred with everyone in entertainment, including me.
Thank you very much. They're returning right now. We're going to send them out again in a minute. It does cost a bit of money. This particular dinosaur, it's 105,000 every time just to go out to that area. And then that's without having to spend money to extract DNA. But the good thing is, they bring back a lot of silver, which is 120,000 to pop to sell. And hopefully by the time they come back, we've already got the genome, as you can see here, up to 84%. So when they come back, it should take us into the high 90s, and I'll be comfortable enough to try and get a couple of those guys going up in here. And then we might let a couple of Dracorex out there as well. Just to show you where the Dracorex appears on the map, it has popped up as a new location in Canada, as well as being added to the Hell Creek Triceratops region as well. I'm just keen to check out all these areas, and what makes it even better is all these areas up here, there are no dinosaurs. They've left this game open to add a lot of future updates and DLC. I am holding out for aquatic dinosaurs. I would love to just be able to go into a big place like this, drop a big lake, and then have a Mosasaurus or something just swimming around. That would be insane. So I don't think we've got too much longer. We've got to increase a new genome up to 50%. So that is what we're going to do with the Dracorex genome. We also have to take a photo worth 5,000. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the ranger team out. Let's drive the vehicle. Oh, sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Excuse me. I might try and get up into the Ceratosaurus enclosure. friend. Oh, we'll just take that straight up.
Did I sound sincere? Because that's what I was going for.
We can get straight out of here because that guy is scaring the crap out of me. I'm scared one of these days I'm going to be exiting an area and it's going to make
Thanks
a break
to you,
for the
we have
gate.
the pictures we need. Job done and contract closed.
They can go home. Oh, here we go.
You can help with this, and you should.
We will accept that because we are going to be attempting to release the Untitled. See, 100,000 for Rhenium again. We will get the expedition team going out to the Dracorex site. Just here. 60,000, so it doesn't cost as much as some of the other places, which is good. Research is ready to go. We've got to try and get as much research done as we can before we move on, I feel. Let's get the accuracy of the ranger station up. I don't know whether the money transfers between parks. I think it'd be too easy if it did. And it's been pretty cruisy on this island, so I'm hoping as the game continues we get, you know, a lot harder as it goes on, makes it a little bit more difficult. I have heard that the next island has a lot of tropical storms, so a lot of hurricanes, a ton of rain, so you're going to have to use the emergency shelters a hell of a lot. We don't have need for that here, I don't think. I mean, we could put an emergency center down in case, just for the sake of having it, so if we do ever have any form of emergency, we can get them coming straight out. Let's put one right there. You can never be too safe. Less than a minute until they return with the Dracorex stuff. How are we going over here? Alright, so they have fully excavated those. We are up to 92%. Okay, let's go to the modified genome. We've got Savanna and Arid. It's going to take it down to 88%. So we can do that. Let's do that. Let's see if there's anything that ups their lifespan. That's something I'm looking particularly for. This one here takes it to 86 instead of 78. It does drop it down to 81%, but I feel that's a risk we can take. Let's incubate that. And we will change the genome of the next one. And we'll make it a Savanna pattern. We'll incubate that. Go back for more Dracorex. We will view the fossils that were found. And then we'll obviously set out a standard Untitled. So we've got 3 of the same. And then what we'll look at as well is trying to find out how we can unlock these slots here so we can get more than 2 dinosaurs going at once. And see... Oh! Oh, Sarah's dead! Alright, so we need to get...
Picking up asset.
Oh! Iggy's dead as well.
En route to collect the asset.
How did these guys die? I just want to make sure. Died of old age. Died of old age. I suppose it's sad when we lose a dinosaur, but in a good way, it's not making it as simple as placing a dinosaur down and it lives forever. Dinosaurs are ready to release. Let's let this guy out first. Let's have a look at the coloration.
Asset transportation in progress.
I like that. I like the blue and the orange. That looks awesome. You are a cool-looking dinosaur, my friend.
Ah, the Huayangosaurus. Another member
Alright,
of the
let's let him out.
Stegosaurians.
And let's let you out. Let's see what color you are.
I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate what you've done for the science division. So I guess I just did.
Just a straight blue. I love how vastly different those two guys are. That is awesome. Okay, guys, you can hop out now. We're going to hatch you one more friend. We're going to make them a standard color. Let's incubate that guy, and let's get another Triceratops going. Do we have coloration for this guy yet? We've got arid and alpine. I'm pretty sure Sarah was an alpine. So let's do that. Have you your friends left? Your friend's already gone and having a drink. How about you get out? Oi. Don't get comfortable, mate. There we go. Hop out, we can close this door. Beautiful, those are going great. We're going to go back over here. Another Dracorex. Amber, that's what we wanted. Another 100,000 for some rhenium. Everything's going okay. It's going great. We've got plenty of food. These guys are mingling. Are these guys social? They are sociable creatures. So the social bar there. Okay, social bar there is just a bit over. What about the Edmontosaurus? I want to check to make sure. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, we've unlocked an island! Island highlights. Tropical storms. Open your emergency shelters to protect your
Site
guests.
C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta.
Ooh.
A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
So as you can see, guys, 5 islands. I thought it was 5, but there's 6 all up. Be interested to see whether that big one on the right there is Isla Nublar. We're going to stay here, because we've still got things we've got to do. It is not letting me check on this Edmontosaurus. Why? Wombat. Okay, the social bar there's not too bad. What about you? Social bar's pretty good. Alright, these guys
I guess
are ready.
This means congratulations are in order.
Let's see the colour of the standard. I definitely prefer the orangey blue variation. Let's open that up. Let's let our Triceratops out. Is that the same colour as the same Triceratops we've already got, Boris? No, Boris is different. I think what we're going to do for prosperity here, we are going to hatch
I see you hatched a Triceratops. It might be cute now, but that's only going to last for about a week.
Is it? Let's get a Triceratops. Let's get another... Do we have a coloration for Edmontosaurus yet? We do not. Let's just get another Edmontosaurus up in here. The trike's leaving. Get out. Let's close that gate. We've got a failed egg. failed. What, 73%? The chances of that, oh, it's 70%. At least it's a very cheap dinosaur to incubate. Got more research to do. Let's make sure, if we're going to be going to the next island in the next episode, because that's pretty much what's going down, let's make sure we get both of those research things complete. I'm excited to start the new episode off on a new island. I'm hoping we get to take these dinosaurs with us, so when we go to the creation lab on the next island, we have the Triceratops, the Edmontosaurus, the Ceratosaurus, and then we get access to new dinos, and then we can bring some of those new dinos back and have a bit of a play around. Research complete, that was quick. Okay, one available. Let's get it done. We're ready to let our Triceratops out. Standard coloration. Haven't seen the standard one yet. It's going to be just a straight grey. There is nothing wrong with that. The Triceratops is still a beautiful creature. Let's open the gate. Edmontosaurus is almost good to go. Beautiful. I'm thinking we're eventually going to have to get a viewing bay around this side so they can have a look here, because this area here of the enclosure is still blocked off. Alright bud, you can hop out now. Go on, get out there, join your friends. It's starting to really flourish. We're going to have to get some more feeders down here. Let's put one here. Maybe one just here in front of the viewing area. Got one in front of that one. I think that's plenty. Okay, so let's close that. Our helicopter's returning. I think we're going to afford to send it on one more. We should be right to have a look at what we've got here. Actually, while we're waiting, let's just have a look at the genome of the Dracorex. Can we get coloration? We can, so we'll get at least 3 of these guys up in there. It does drop it down to 61, so that's why we're trying to get as much genome as possible. It's still a cheap dino to make, which is good. A lifespan of 50, I really want to try and get that up. But we've got nothing at the moment that can raise it, so that's fine. While we're waiting, let's see if we can try to hatch just a standard one. 69% viability. Let's have a crack. If not, it's only a waste of, you know, 150 odd thousand. When we've got 5 million in the bank, it's not that bit of a, you know, that much of a stretch.
I've looked this gig over. You should too.
Apply an inventory space upgrade to a fossil center. We have that. Easy money.
I gotta give props where props are due, and you slayed this building contract.
Oh, thank you. Does that mean we've got... Why didn't I put that on earlier? Just increase the success rate all the way. Why did I not think of that? Let's have a look at these guys here. We haven't checked their socials in the right spot. Population. Okay, so it looks like the population for them is starting to rise pretty high. Triceratops are almost at their breaking point for population. So I think after we throw the Dracorexes in here, this will pretty much lock up this pen. I'll just let these particular guys run around here, and the next set of the larger herbivores will get out the back there. You're going back on a mission, my friend. Let's see if we've got some amber. That's what we're really looking for. We do, however, have a Dracorex available. Let's have a look. Oh, they're only little guys. Have a look at him. Oh, he's cool looking. He's cool looking. That is awesome. How do we sit
All
with the
hail the
population with
Dragon
this
King,
guy?
the Dracorex. Sounds so intimidating.
Oh.
But it's just a plant eater. However, just in
Way
case
too
they
much
do
forest
rule
for
the
their
Earth
liking.
again, don't tell them I said that.
Not enough population, not enough social. Okay. How about then we take the trees out from behind there? Let's go... Let's remove just a little bit of this water. Let's remove some of these trees at the back here. Maybe this tree just here as well. Is that more to your liking, little fella? Where are you? Now we're overpopulated. He doesn't like the overpopulation. He needs a friend, though. He's getting a friend. He's gonna get two of them. I don't care. You're getting that one. And you're getting this one. So these guys prefer to be on their own, do they? That does give me an idea. It gives me a great idea. Okay. Let's get all this water out of here.
You are making the entertainment division
Let's
the
get
crown jewel of this
all these
entire
trees out of here.
operation.
Let's get a viewing gallery. Just there. We're not going to need to put an electric fence, which is great, so let's just get a standard fence. Let's round it off to there. We're going to get a little bit of landscaping done in the way of giving it some water, because why not? Every dinosaur needs a little bit of water. Going to give it some shrubbery. We know it's not big on trees, but we're going to throw a couple down. Just down the back there. Maybe a little bit over here. We will throw some feeders down. And in our official last act on this island, well, for the time being anyway, damn it. I'm a terrible shot.
Shot missed.
It's standing still. How am I missing? Oh, God.
Asset hit.
Okay. You can go home. I'm terrible. Let's pick this guy up. And let's drop him off in his new enclosure right here.
Asset requiring collection.
And then... Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Close. They're gonna kill it. There are 2 more coming out. Brand new coloration, so this will be interesting to see. Oh, that's a cool color. I like that. That is a lovely color. We're going to get him set as well. We're going to get this open again.
Transporting asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Dracorex.
Let's check out the coloration on this one. Should be an orangey color if I'm not mistaken. It's a green. I like that green. I can get around that green. Maybe it was just the Untitled that had the orangey tinge to it. And I know I butchered that name. Did Struthiomimus get out? Yes, it did.
Asset has been delivered.
Alright, as soon as this little guy gets out, close the gate. We're going to get the AC helicopter here. We're going to add a task. We're going to say trank this guy. And then we were also going to say trank this guy. Now let's see if this guy over here enjoys this space. Forest and grassland is okay. His comfort will grow back because he is currently upset that he got moved. That's fine. Population and social should go into the blue. Seeing it's how it's a big area. Plus 30%. Oh, so we've got it up to 100% viability with the add-ons. So let's go one more of them. Let's go incubate. Let's go here. Let's get another blue one. And we will get another standard one as well. I should have just left him in there. It's easier to knock him out. Which one are they chasing? They're chasing this one. No. Struthiomimus. Which one are you chasing? Comfort.
I'm Claire Deering.
Oh,
and
hi, Claire.
I've been on these islands before.
Have you?
On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right.
Okay.
I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Okay, so Comfort considers open
You
grassland...
need to give dinosaurs the right environment if they're going to thrive.
Okay, Claire. Forest cover, social group, and enclosure population. Every species has a different tolerance for each issue. When below the average comfort threshold, all dinosaurs attempt escape, breaking fences and attacking guests. Alright, so that's a good thing that we don't have their comfort level there a little lower than it should be. Have you knocked anybody out yet? They're still hunting for those two. Oh, here we go. Let's drop you off.
Asset collection request received.
There's a new contract that I want you to consider.
Of a dinosaur fighting. I'm not going to do that just yet, my friend. Drop that one off.
En route to pick up the asset.
No, you're not. You're going to tranquilize this girl. Then
Commencing asset transit.
you're going to tranquilize. Let's go.
Asset has been collected.
Okay, so they're both moving. What a fight going on.
Uh-oh. That looks expensive. You should get that fixed, and soon. A ranger team is equipped for that.
What is broken?
Asset to be collected. Asset delivered.
Oh. That's an
Repair
issue.
crew en route.
That is an issue. We've got a dinosaur on the loose.
Adding task.
Asset transported.
It's getting fixed now. It clearly escaped because of the comfort levels were low. Because the population and the social thing was down. So I want to keep an eye on this guy. Look at that. Look at the bluey green. He's got some friends inbound. How are you feeling? Population and social rising, great. You? Starting to rise slowly, not bad. The two of the Dracorexes inbound right now. We've got an empty feeder, we'll worry about that later, that's fine. Actually, go fix that.
Feeder supplies inbound.
Still getting dropped off.
Asset delivery confirmed.
population and social exactly where it should be. And this guy should not tip the balance by too much. So this should work out
Delivery
perfectly
has
fine.
been completed.
Social is exactly where it needs to be. Population is fine. Brilliant. I just need a little bit of water, which is okay. But Godzirra Nation, that wraps up this episode, and for now it is going to wrap up our time on this particular island. In the next episode, we will be moving on from Isla Muerta to Isla Muerta, the hazardous island. I'm very keen to get that underway. But if you have been enjoying this, guys, be sure to smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and get on board the Godzirra Nation if you're new to the channel by hitting that subscribe button. While you're doing that, there's a bell right next to it. Make sure you hit that so you get notified every single time something brand new hits the channel. My social media links are in the description down below. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Go follow me on all of those, guys. I love chatting with you all. But that's it from me. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.